We live in a world that never really stops talking. And yet, despite that, so many of us feel like no one's really listening. We have more access to each other than ever before. I mean, our phones are buzzing with messages and updates and tagged photos, and we're added to group chats and invited to events and looped into work threads, and we're surrounded by people at every turn, it seems. And yet, behind all of this motion, there's so many of us who are carrying this pain of emotional isolation. It's this deeply disorienting sense of being known by everyone, but truly seen by no one. See, loneliness isn't always loud. It doesn't look like sitting by yourself at home on a Friday night. It, sometimes, sometimes loneliness wears the costume of participation. It shows up at brunch, it nods at meetings, it laughs when it's supposed to, and inside it whispers, no one actually knows how much I'm holding. This episode today is for those of us who have been carrying this invisible weight in rooms that are full of people. It's for the ones who show up with a smile but are secretly wondering whether anyone would notice if they stop trying. It's for the ones who are tired of pretending to feel connected when something inside quietly knows that they aren't. This kind of loneliness is particularly difficult to name because it doesn't really fit the classic mold, does it? When we're physically alone, people understand the need for companionship. But when we're surrounded by others, it becomes far more confusing to admit that you still feel alone. And people assume that being in a relationship and having friends or belonging to a community should erase all of those feelings of isolation. But the truth is, physical presence doesn't really guarantee emotional presence. And proximity doesn't always equal intimacy. Sometimes the loneliest place is the one where we can't even say that we're lonely because we're really afraid that it'll make us seem ungrateful or dramatic or broken. This hidden loneliness often begins when we start compromising our internal truths just so that we can maintain external harmony.